So much first today. So many like record-breaking things. First time we only got one Zerg. First time we haven't seen a Zerg win on stream. First time I think we really got like a PvP and a TvT back to back. Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's what. The only thing I do know, my only job here, is to let you know who these people are. Even though you can read and you've seen them, I'm going to introduce them again. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, he is the American that goes by a European name. In the bottom left-hand corner, it is the Red Terran player. He's not been seen here. He's destroying the competition. He has no team. He's just here representing trash and America. It is imeurotrash. No team. Here, a teamless player is about to possibly win.
Oh boy, what is happening? And in the top right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Mexican Protoss player representing Alpha X, the champ killer himself, Pacomike.
Ah, man. I think I saw Kelazar earlier today beat Raynor.
What?
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what a weird day. I don't know how to fact check it. It was the Wardy European Open, I believe. Or like the European Cup that Wardy was casting today.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, what is, like, maybe it's not just this tournament. Maybe something is just amiss.
I saw that and I was like, wait, is that like the same person we cast? From Brazil, currently in Europe? Is he from Brazil, right?
Yeah.
We're in Latin America. Yeah. He's from Brazil. And then now he's in Europe, so I guess he played a European Cup and beat Raynor.
Jesus Christ. Like, that's actually pretty huge. I didn't get to see the tournament. I didn't get to see what happened, but Kelazar,
it was on accident too.
I
just had the stream up, and then like I came back and I was like, Kelazar playing Cham 1-1? I think he won in the what?
I thought you were gonna say like it was an accident too. Kelazar, he just came in and he just won. You know, he did that what he was doing, and just happened.
Actually, wait, I think Kelazar might have lost. Actually, I don't remember, but he gave Raynor a run for his money. I just remember there was something big that happened, but I can't recall. This is why I should never give out information. I remember facts, but no details. Someone fact check me. I wish someone in here was like calling me out on all my stuff I say.
This is what happens when Kuro goes to bed. We don't have our information.
Yeah, what are you doing, Kuro? You're supposed to stay up till 6 a.m. Like, you know, Kuro's a little slept on. She's behind the scenes, but we are nothing. I'm missing like earlier today, you know, she sent us some information about Cham winning and I could talk about it. Now I don't know what to say.
Yeah. And
I'm just a voice.
One.
He got one. If he gets out of there, he did spot the Twilight Council, so that's a weird positioning.
Oh. The buildings didn't quite block the cliff, and he does make it in. Meanwhile, Hellion as well. Yo, this is a lot of damage.
What is going on? But at the same time, it's one Hellion, so it's like slowly burning away. This is so weird already. Weird is just like the theme for the day. I can't say it enough. I'm sorry I keep saying it, but today is just freaking weird. We've had PvP, TvT, barely any ZVZ, no ZVZ, one ZVP, all types of P's and T's being thrown around out here. And weird builds, proxies, 2 times in a row for Vindicta. Eurotrash is crazy, man. I love the way Eurotrash plays. He's just like such a solid player.
Yeah, he could definitely be getting fans here today, and just because of the way that he plays, especially in TvT, he did have a unique style. I'm very curious to see how he plays in this matchup, because, you know, we do have players like try and go from mine heavy styles, we have tank heavy styles, we have a couple of players who try and make mech work.
Have we only seen mirror matchups?
I think we've
only seen mirror matchups besides the last game.
Yeah.
All day mirror matchups. That is interesting.
Start off with a TvT, then another TvT and a PvP. And
if you ask me what the worst StarCraft could be, it's every mirror matchup. But actually, like, we had all mirror matchups today, and they were all crazy.
They were
normally
insane.
Mirror matchups are super boring, but like, you know, I was kind of talking crap in the beginning, you know, joking around saying they were boring. That one game where there was not a single engagement, they just went like full on base trade. That was that was super entertaining. Like in the beginning, I was like, come on, they're making armies and not attacking. And then it was like, oh, you want some entertainment? We got you. Never fret, Yoda. We will be plenty entertaining. And actually a late base from imeurotrash. Maybe not late, but Pacomike securing his third before.
Yeah. Relatively late to Pacomike third base from Eurotrash, but you know he is investing in this Cloak Banshee play, which will be coming out fairly soon.
Late.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Normal timing, 6 minutes, right? That's late.
Yeah, it's because
he got tanks out.
Yeah, he didn't switch the add-ons. Like, he actually built the tech lab on the starport as opposed to building it with something else. But there's nothing here to stop. Like, he has no idea. Pacomike doesn't know that this push is coming with bunkers as well.
This is honestly a very weird push here from Eurotrash. I think, honestly, I was going to say this earlier and I forgot. I think Eurotrash's biggest, like, his biggest advantage here is that nobody knows him. Knows where he plays at or he doesn't stream. We don't know him. He's not familiar here, so no one really knows what he does. Is he cheeky? Is he standard? Is he good at micro? Is he good at macro? From my experience on imeurotrash, he just has some really clever builds and really clever timings. And like, who does this? A 2-tank, double bunker, marine push to the third.
Yeah, and it looks like Eurotrash, he's looking to push in. He scans, he sees that there's not really much here, so never mind. A little bit indecisive, and it looks like Pacomike, he's trying to find reinforcements, but like there's been nothing. Like Eurotrash has been focusing on his economy behind this the entire time, so these stalkers just didn't find much at all.
I've never seen this before. He got Banshees, and they've solely been at home.
Yeah,
they were defensive Banshees. I don't know if he planned on that or they just turned into that, but he has defensive Banshees.
Yeah, they've just been chilling here, waiting at home, and it's worked out. You know, Pacomike, he didn't find any damage with his Blink Stalkers. Gets the Observer as well. Meanwhile, though, Pacomike...
Like an interception.
Yeah. He is expanding to the south, which is nice, but, like, before we were saying, like, Eurotrash, he had a late third base, but now, like, he's ahead because he killed the third of Pacomike.
Yeah, that's why he had a late third, because he went for a tanks. That's why he had the late, I already forgot what they're called. Banshees. He had the late Banshees, as we were talking about earlier, due to the fact that he decided to get 3 tanks really fast.
Yeah.
And it paid off. He's completely denied his third base, forcing Pacomike to take that southern eastern position. I don't even know what that'd be, like 3 o'clock, which is not ideal because it's pretty open for tanks to come in and siege up on different positions.
It is. And these Blink Stalkers, they're trying to find some damage done. They find a couple of Hellions, but they shouldn't find much else.
Good defense here.
Ooh.
So maybe I don't watch enough TVP, but I haven't really seen this. He has 3 Banshees. I don't believe he does have Cloak, but they're pretty much just being used defensively right now. Oh, here they go. As I speak, Caster Curse.
3 Banshees, almost full energy.
It's a
they
weird
can deal. Yeah, they can do a lot of damage, especially if there's no defense. Like, if you recall, the Observer was killed before.
He got the Observer earlier.
Yeah,
that's huge.
There's one left, but it looks like Pacomike, he might collapse on this army finally. Like, he has enough to deal with it, I feel like.
So there's 2 Observers.
There's nothing here.
One is right there behind the Banshees. One's on the other side. So these can't be... There's nothing there to defend. All these workers are going... He's going to warp in. And I don't know if he knows the Observer is there, but it is now out of range. And if he moves into this base, the Observer is still out of range. And he does try to pounce on all those tanks, but at what cost? I think that was the plan here the entire time is as soon as you pounce on my tanks, I'm going in for the kill. And so far, oh my God, so many workers. 12,
oh my
14,
God.
15, 16, 17. I cannot believe this. Is Eurotrash just going to come in here and steal the championship title?
They all got away.
And he gets out with all 3.
Oh, there's another 3.
And he has 3 more. He has 3 more Banshees at the other side. What the hell are we watching right now?
Oh my god.
Tab. Look at all those stalkers though.
They have no vision. They can't see him.
What? Today has been a monumental day in StarCraft, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what we're watching. No way. Okay. We got vision. That base is so low. I think as soon as Pacomike goes for a move out, imeurotrash destroys that base.
Like, even if he goes for a move out, like, Eurotrash, he has so many tanks. Like, if he's sieged up, he's going for this mech style. He has Banshees, tanks, Hellions as well. Like, I've never seen this Banshee heavy style.
I've never seen the Banshee heavy style. This has to be something he invented. Straight up invented by Eurotrash.
Oh my god. What do we
I mean, it makes so much sense. Oh my god, a drop. No, he's gonna get it. Oh, he destroyed it. Completely full. It dropped 1 Zealot. Imeurotrash is looking scary.
This is I dare to say it could already be over. I don't see these stalkers doing much at all. Like, there's just so much here. Maybe if he catches like the army unsieged or unawares, like maybe he can do something, but oh my god.
I think if he had like 2 Vikings in this, scanned, took out the vision, and then
that's it.
Cloaked his Banshees, that's game, you know?
Yeah.
If he can just take out that observer, it is game. Oh my god, I've never seen so many Banshees in a game in life. What is this? I'm Eurotrash. It's like I said in the beginning, his biggest advantage here is that nobody knows who he is. He has 2 Banshees behind this as well. He's like, oh no, you scouted my 6 Banshees. Well, I got 2 in the main.
Yeah,
what?
He gets into the main. Like, sure, there are disruptors coming up, but they can't shoot up. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah, they can't shoot up. I got disrupted. Watch out, Banshees. Oh my god, Eurotrash, you are a god. I'm having flashbacks. This is exactly what happened when he joined Proxy Tempest. He completely wrecked, and we're just like, who are you? And he said he was Gumiho. Obviously, he's not. But I do not know who this man is. I wonder if this is like a... I believe Andy Man like kind of debunked it and found out who he really was, but I wonder if he's like an actual like famous player just under the name Eurotrash.
I don't think so. Like, the way he plays, he doesn't play like any other established pro player. So
yeah, you could tell a pro player.
Yeah, like it's like
even if they copy like another player's build, you'd be like, oh, that's so and so copying this build.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stalker count is pretty scary here from Pacomike, but this is so stalker disruptor heavy.
Oh my god, here it comes. Like, Eurotrash is maxed out. He's pushing out with all of these tanks. To be fair, with these disruptors, like, Pacomike could hold, like, with really good hits, but he has to be so careful. He has to, especially with all the Banshees.
This is just ridiculous. Oh my god, he's sieging up. He's sieging up, disruptors. Disruptor shots everywhere. He doesn't take 3 or 4 things, and these zealots do not do the job. He had so many zealots. I mean, not zealots. I'm sorry, stalkers. I'm forgetting things. He's warping in zealots. He's trying to defend in 2 places. He's really just losing army in 2 different places. I 100% think that Eurotrash is taking this game.
The disruptor goes down as well to the tanks.
It's BlizzCon all over again. GG is called. Imeurotrash takes game number 1 in like a very forward Titan fashion. I did not really expect him to lose at all in that game. I was kind of just hoping that the opponent would get some ground beneath his feet, but holy crap.
Oh my god, he was just
Eurotrash.
Who
are you?
He was just completely dominant. He, you know, with it all started with that tank push. He was able to kill the 3rd base. Behind that, he had all these Banshees being banked up, and we were like, what is this guy doing? Like, he's got defensive Banshees. Nope, he's got 6 Banshees moving out across the map, like hitting all the bases at once. Like 26 workers went down.
That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry. GI5, I guess GIS SC2 said in the chat, push Maru. So that's what Imeurotrash said. like a year ago when we were in Proxy Tempest, we're like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Maru." We're like, "Oh," because we never seen him, and he just came and he was like wrecking the top players of these games that we've been casting for months. And so the players were like, "Who the heck are you?" And he claims to be Maru, but no, he is not. Maybe it's like a, what is Maru? Janair Green Wings? I don't know.
Yeah, Janair Green Wings.
Yeah. So maybe he's a Janair player. There's no way you go this under the radar. And no, he would have beat Cham in his previous weeks, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. But what I do know is that he does play in a lot of NA-based tournaments. He plays in NA Apprentice Cups. He plays in these Battle of the Americas. He played in Proxy Tempest when that was a thing. So
But he plays kind of like sporadically.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I was enjoying the game. I forget. Like I block all my messages from trolls. On the NA, every time I lose or something about NA, they gotta message you after the game to let you know they won.
So I'm just checking here, something that I'm really curious about. So I'm checking his challenge, and he was really active in 2018. He played in a lot of tournaments.
Which is when I casted him, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is when I saw him.
He played in Proxy Tempest NA, Platy Pro Weekly, OSC Melee, NA Apprentice. And he played a little bit in 2019 until March. And then since March 2019, he hasn't played until March 2020, basically. So
this has to be like a spam account, right?
No, I feel like he kind of stepped away from StarCraft, and then he came back because of Corona.
Came back?
Yeah.
I almost don't want to say it, but I remember like casting him in some diamond tournaments, maybe.
Really?
And then he moved into maybe he moved into maybe mistaken, but regardless, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is a best of 5 series, up 1, spawning in the bottom right hand corner, representing people that are unknown everywhere in StarCraft, representing all barcode accounts, representing European trash and United States of America. It is none other than the teamless player. I am Eurotrash. He has no team at all. This is what throws me off. He has no team, no claim to a human body form. For all we know, this is an advanced AI playing right now.
And in the top left-hand corner, currently getting proxy raxed, it is the Mexican Protoss player representing Alpha X, the champ killer. Can he take it to this European/NA/Korean player? It is Pacomike.
So someone in the chat says it's Trap's off race.
No. Because of how he plays, it's not Trap. You know who it is?
It's Rainer's off race.
It's SOS.
It's SOS. Oh, it's SOS. That would make sense.
It's SOS.
Proxy Marauders. It's SOS. Dead giveaway.
Who else could it be? Of course it is. Of course it is. You know.
And I'm Eurotrash. That has to be. The name is just so off-putting. What if it's Cyril in his off race?
Oh my god! And this it looks like this is working because Pacomike, he went for a probe scout. He saw the racks at home, so it looks like it's a regular opening. Like it doesn't. There's nothing weird about it.
That's smart. He went for the racks at home as well.
Yeah, exactly. And now, oh my god,
who does that? A proxy with the racks at home, and I'm just walking right past. He sees the SCV.
He knows.
And then he realized he fucked up.
It's too
late. He messed up. He's like, oh my god.
There's one shield battery on the way. There's one adept here.
He pulls the worker.
He needs to pull the workers. He has to stop this.
He has to stop another worker over there.
That
worker's going down for sure. He pulls the probes. This is for his tournament life here. He will not lose 2-0. And you usually know how that goes. Oh my god, these Marauders are here.
He's still alive.
The SCV is not being target fired down. He's going for the unit. Nothing has been lost here yet. for imeurotrash, possibly Gumiho, possibly Maru, possibly Scarlet off, possibly anybody off racing, barely losing any units. We don't know what's going on here. We're going full NA, ladies and gentlemen. 3 SCVs gone down, 1 Marauder, 3 Marines went down, but the Marauders are what you need to keep alive, and they are alive, and they have concussive shells. Anything shot by this will slow down. He's going for the bunker. I would leave the bunker alive. If you cancel the bunker, you give your opponent more money.
I think Pacomike may have done it. Like, if he just hits the Marauders 1 more time each, like, they all will go down, and his worker count isn't looking too bad.
Oh my god, but he destroyed. imeurotrash got rid of 9 workers and is pretty much even in worker count.
Yeah.
If he didn't take out 9 workers, he would be losing the game right now to like 3 stalkers walking across the map. But his proxy's still there. His tech lab is still there.
I definitely feel like Pacomike, he defended it pretty well. I feel like he definitely could have done it without losing as many probes as he did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so because of that, it's more even than it could have been at the beginning of this or after the hold. We do have the racks being floated, scouting, like what else are you going to do with it, really? And a natural is being thrown down as well for imeurotrash. And we'll see what he goes for. I imagine he's going to go for another strong 2-base push.
I don't know. I'm reading the chat right now. I don't quite understand this. Someone said MMR, imeurotrash. Nothing came up. And Gumiho? They put Gumiho's info? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just a small NA caster.
Yeah. As much fun as it is.
No way I can tell who this is.
As much fun as it is to like speculate about like someone like Gumiho, he is in the military.
So, he's literally like training right now, so I doubt it's him. But.
Yeah. But
but that does not rule out Maru.
That's true. I'm telling you, SOS, man. I'm telling you, SOS.
SOS, it doesn't rule out SOS either.
Oh boy.
God, Eurotrash will never tell us. There's no way that Eurotrash is just Eurotrash. You don't come back from the pandemic and destroy everybody.
I feel like Eurotrash, he's the next Hitman.
Right?
I don't know if you remember
Hitman. Just pick up StarCraft and still be disgusting out of nowhere.
Yeah. Hitman, he was like an online entity who like competed and took games off of the best, but no one knew who he was and no one knew what he looked like because he never went to offline events. And then like 3 years later, he finally went to like a WCS and everyone was like, oh my god, he's showing up, it's him. And then he finally showed up and everyone was just losing their minds because like he proved that he was an actual person.
Yeah, up to this point, I'm not 100% sure that imeurotrash is a person. Only 1 stock here, forcing the recall of 2 immortals. Okay, and the war prison. At this point, to my knowledge, imeurotrash is either an off-racing professional, a regular professional trying to slow it down so he doesn't give himself away. He's playing at half-mast, or we are playing maybe not quite Alpha Star, but some sort of AI. The only time I've seen something of the sort is from AI. I don't know if you guys seen, but like I believe Alpha Star went like mass stalker in a PvP and won.
Yo,
like
what
nothing
if,
but stalker.
what if Alpha Star? This is an iteration of Alpha Star that has gained sentience and has gained the ability to sign up for challenge tournaments.
Oh my god, that's next level AI. AI that you can hire to be on your team and draft as a player because he signs up for tournaments.
My god.
Dude, Eurotrash looks like he's doing some damage here. I think he's going to be able to deny this 3rd base. If he destroys these immortals here, that's huge. That's the entire...
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's going to be able to do it.
Yeah, there's another jump of the natural. More workers are going down. It looks like maybe Pacomike will be able to hold. There's only 1 tank left. He should be able to hold, but he's just lost.
I think this is game. 10 workers went down.
Yeah.
More are going down. This is game. This is game. 48 workers to 37. Do not forget, I repeat, do not forget, that the Terran has mules.
And mules.
I want to see him build a starport on that and start making some battle cruisers.
Yeah. And
he puts a starport up there and at that proxy tech lab.
Throws down a fusion core. Oh god.
There's no way that imeurotrash is just a regular run-of-the-mill NA player.
Hey, I'm telling you, it could be. There is a little bit of harass here from Pacomike, but it immediately gets taken out, immediately gets cleared up.
A crumb of harass. He dropped a breadcrumb on his way.
I will say
an amount of bread that would piss off ducks if you threw it at them. I forgot. We're the CranKy Ducklings. I said it.
We are the CranKy Ducklings. It was all planned.
I always feel bad now when I'm out. Like I do. I have not yet, but I'm gearing up for my first ever season of duck hunting.
Mate, what are you doing?
I feel a little bad.
Oh my god. Go for like bald eagles or something, but not ducks. Like,
bald eagles.
God damn. Do that.
For bald eagles. There's something on the brink of extinction, but not ducks.
Oh my god.
I do feel a little guilty. It begins in I believe it's December that duck season begins here in Texas.
Oh my god.
Duck on duck crime. But nonetheless, man, I want to be into this. I want to be excited for what's going down. But in reality, I think it's just a slow bleed out of Pacomike.
Yeah.
I think
Storm 10 seconds off and he lost 4 High Templar there to that drop. Meanwhile, 16 more workers went down. More go down as well. The Zealots are getting taken out. The drops still hasn't...
Almost double the worker count for imeurotrash.
Oh my god.
Like, putting this in perspective in my head, Cham has never lost to any of these players before. Pacomike got lucky, and he beat Cham. And he almost lost to Eggs, who has also lost to Cham many times, and he's seen GG out. imeurotrash. I am at a loss for words. I don't quite know what we witnessed here, ladies and gentlemen.
We just saw slaughter, man. We just saw imeurotrash take it to the Mexican Protoss, and we are going to match point.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I do not know. Normally, I'm like a composed, and as far as my personal, opinion is, I think I'm a pretty decent caster who keeps it together. But today, I am fully falling apart here. Cham lost. There's no Zerg in the finals. Eurotrash never plays, and now he's destroying. We have no idea who he is. I've been wondering for, I would like to say, a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit !Matcherino in the chat. It will help out the players a lot, and it makes us look good when you use all the codes. So you !Matcherino, you can use the code on the website. Yeah, you got to sign up, but it's not that much work. And from here on out, after you sign up, you can donate $1 to just about any like challenge tournament going on for StarCraft. You donate $1 for free on your behalf from the Pockets of Challenge, and here we are, map number 3, game point. Players are loading up. Everdream, LE. I do not know what today has been, but it's been something.
Yeah, and I'm just doing my own little research, and what who said it in the chat? What Whooper said in the chat is correct. The main ladder account for It's Eurotrash, his name is It's Raining, and he's currently 6.1k MMR on the NA ladder.
Jesus, 6.1k?
Yeah, which that's quite a bit. That's definitely top NA ladder right there.
Now like that's a couple. What is like a Cyril at, like 8-9k?
I think he's 7k. I think he's 7k on the
7k. I was gonna say 7k, but I was like, there's no way this guy's that close. But yeah, so I assumed Cyril's like 7k, and Eurotrash. Okay, so 1,000 MMR is a lot. but compared to Cero, it really isn't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a long intro because I want it to be. Spawning in the top right-hand corner, playing for the most predominant team in Latin America, possibly North America. It is the Alpha X team, and it is the player here in the top right. He is red. He's a Protoss. He has the red pieces extracting all this stuff. He is not to be confused with any of the other players from a non-Mexican country. He is from Mexico, in case you guys were wondering. His name is pretty simple, not difficult to remember. It is none other than the Mexican player in the top right-hand corner with the red Protoss Pros putting down a gas. It is the Pacomike. I feel like I should have thrown something in there about him defeating Cham. I ruined a good opportunity. I do apologize.
You probably should have. And in the bottom left-hand corner, not proxying this time, we have the American Terran representing no one but himself, as he is teamless. 1K MMR on the 6K MMR on the NA ladder. It is imeurotrash.
It's raining.
AKA it's raining.
Wow, so if you were to announce his name as his name, you'd say, it's raining.
Yeah.
Wow, his it's raining and I'm Eurotrash. And he spells rain, R-E-I-N-G, like rain, with a capital N, maybe in remembrance of In Control. I'm just kidding. He's been around for longer than In Control passed away, which does kind of suck, but it bumps me up to like number 5 because In Control is like the best NA caster to ever exist. So without him, it's honestly kind of sad. We don't really NA representation.
Yeah.
Like, Fear Dragon's cool. He's doing great things for the scene. Like, I love him, but he's kind of like me. He's a little emotional. He gets a little weird. And he's always talking about like giving up on StarCraft and how he doesn't cast. But then he has cool things like his this tool he created for Twitch, where like if a lot of people post one emote, it'll like make clapping and stuff. I don't know. It's cool. You guys should look. He was actually casting Cheesadelphia earlier, right before I came over here. I was watching that. Funny note, another weird fact that we can add to the list. This is probably the most requested MMR of a player ever. Everyone keeps hitting !MMR, I'm Eurotrash, which if you didn't know well, I don't know how you guys set it up, but any Twitch StarCraft channel that I've been in, if you hit !MMR and the player's name, it'll show you their MMR.
Yeah, typically when it comes to StarCraft channels, there's like a bot account that like sits in there and and like it reports on MMRs as long as the ladder name corresponds with like someone on the NA ladder or on the ladder.
I'm not gonna lie, I've looked up my own MMR like that in the game once, or in a Twitch channel.
Mate, it's happening.
Oh my
You were
God.
talking about it. You were talking about it the last game. It's happening.
No way. I love you. I'll kiss you on the mouth right now, Eurotrash.
Oh my God.
Eurotrash has to be some sort of crazy professional, because there's no way.
He's a madman.
There's no way you're just an NA player that's going by a name that's just didn't play for a couple years, comes back and destroys the entire tournament. But I feel a little cheated because I'm not seeing him versus Cham.
I'm kind of convinced. I don't know. I'm very torn because I'm Eurotrash. He has a lot of games on his account this season. He has like 200 games, and I don't know many like either Europeans or Koreans who would dedicate that much of their practice on NA like that. Maybe it's just another account for another NA player though. Like this is when we find out like Masa. It's something.
Neeb's off race.
I don't know. It's really interesting, and especially because he's as high as 6K MMR. Like that's higher than like someone like Pacomike or like a bunch.
I
of
feel like
the
we
other
would have
NA
heard
players.
of him. Like he should be a name that's up there with the Neebs and the Vindictas.
He should like
If he's Vindicta, and like I know Vindicta. Vindicta's like a well-known NA player, and he got trashed by imeurotrash.
Like, someone who's at 6k MMR, there's no reason for them not to be competing in WCS.
Exactly. So the fact that he doesn't have a team on this account or in general means he's denying offers just to keep this account private.
Yeah, it's
because if I'm a team recruit and I just see you beat all my Alpha X players and you're about to win a tournament, I'm like, I gotta get this guy on my team. You beat Vindicta, which is like one of the best players in America for Alpha X.
And there
on
we
the
go.
Battlecruiser land.
Completely unscattered. Oh, the BC could get taken up. There are so many Stalkers here, but at the same time, this push, it was completely unscattered.
Oh my god, he went with tanks behind it? This mad, disgusting human being. Ugh. He's gonna take a shower after that.
Just like game number one. This is just like game number one, except this time he didn't go Banshees. He went for a BC.
How do Grandmasters get wrecked like this? I don't understand it.
Ooh, but Pacomike, he's diving in. He should be able to kill all the tanks. The Immortal is going to stop the bunkers, but is there enough to stop the Marines?
No shields and everything's low on health.
Yeah.
He's not even stemming. I don't think he even has stem.
Oh my god, he has to be so careful. And you're right.
The Marines being like small targets, they're cheap and they don't have a lot of hit points. It like all your stalkers can really only target down one Marine. As they're overkilling the Marines, you're getting more shots. Like you probably only need one stalker shot on each Marine, but due to the auto targeting, they are wasting all 4 shots on one Marine or 3 or however many stalkers there are, allowing the Marines to get mass damage, and they cost only minerals. So you're trading minerals for gas in the most efficient way possible.
Oh no, he blinks in.
Oh, he blinked right into a blender.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he just was not expecting all that bio, and he's trying to take out the tanks. The Immortal gets focused down. Both tanks should go down, and he just manages to hold on.
I feel like even though Pacomike held that, I think he should have GG'd out right there. Like he saw that, but he should know. He should know.
You say that, but Pacomike, he was able to take both big pushes from imeurotrash. He was able to defend against the BC as well. Like he's actually looking.
Man,
this
but
is the
those
best he's been looking.
Pushes are like 2 tanks and 6 Marines. Like it was a big push financially, but at the same time, he never pushes without having that exact same army at home.
Yeah. And here we have it. To be fair,
he's in the wrong position.
Yeah,
he needs to go to that northern base. He's gonna send the Zealots in first and be like, "Oh, I can blink right into this."
Oh my god! And all these workers
this tells
are going
me
down.
that imeurotrash defending his natural means he's pretty confident he can make it out of this. Like, why would you not defend your newest, freshest base?
Yeah, he could also have been like expecting it somewhere else. The Liberator harass as well. He's focusing on. He's actually focusing target firing.
Oh, he's actually target firing.
Yeah.
Oh, what? When do we ever see that? Target firing with the Liberator.
I never see that. I don't even see that in Korean StarCraft.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that even like a professional game.
Oh,
I honestly didn't know you could target fire one of those Liberators. I thought like they just shoot in the circle. He sieged the Liberator and then hit the Liberator and clicked a drone. Like, who does that? Or I guess just right click the drone. I don't know how he does it. This is why he's playing and I'm casting. That's ridiculous. I just want to like hop on the ladder and then play Terran. But I'll never. I dare anyone to try this.
It's
everyone's saying it's Maru.
It's not Maru.
It's not Maru.
I'd love it to be Maru.
For those of you who don't know, it couldn't possibly be Maru.
Maru doesn't even play on his regular account. Like he doesn't
unless he went out of the way to like make a deal with the government to let him play more StarCraft, and then he's like secretly playing on this NA account.
Yo.
I mean, really, imeurotrash is like. I honestly don't want to know who he is because, once we know, it won't be as fun.
Exactly.
What if we find just like? I can't picture him just being a regular NA player. I've never heard him mentioned in any conversation NA.
We need him to
He's
stay.
up there with like Scarlets, Neebs, like he's up there.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know why he hasn't beaten Cham before.
Well, he hasn't played against Cham. Like, that's the thing. And
Yeah, that's the thing. But like everyone else that Cham plays, he beats. So if someone beats him before he reaches Cham, can he beat Cham?
That's the question.
I completely think he's gonna win this. He's gonna win for sure tonight. He's gonna win the tournament, which makes it weird. I like the Ghost Edition, but it's gonna be weird because Pacomike kind of deserves it. He took out Cham. We don't know why he took out Cham. We'll get more info. Follow me and Light on Twitter, Yoda_Slim, Light_VIP, as well as CranKy Ducklings or CranKy_Ducklings on Twitter. We're gonna talk about this for days. I'll be posting about it. I need to find the information how Cham lost. Was it lucky? Was Pacomike playing good? Did he do something cheeky? Was Cham trying to be cheeky and messed up? Gets one full medevac, -2 units, and blinks back. He's going to be able to defend this.
Gets
same time, sellout run by. SCVs? No way. This is a scary attack. He's making his whole army come back. He will be able to clear this up, but at what cost? 11 workers have gone down.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to defend against the drop as well. He was able to kill a bunch of SCVs and Ghosts with the Zealot run by. We do have a War Prism here, not quite dealing much damage, but we do have him pushing out with Colossus and Disruptors. Mate. I think Pacomike, he's making a comeback. Like, look at the supplies. Like, he's been able to defend every single time Eurotrash has pushed out.
Everybody who's watching this seems to just be like, who is this player? And that's exactly what I asked years ago, and I still don't know. And no one in the chat can tell us. And I wish Kuro was awake right now, because if Kuro couldn't tell us, if she couldn't tell us, that would let us know that he's a professional player hiding hallucinated.
Oh, they're gonna make the
God. What the heck? Pacomike's next level is out. Oh my God! Oh, the lift! The pickup!
Oh my God!
That was the perfect, not perfect, but perfect. The best perfect. I made a new word mid-game. That was the perfect shot there, and he was lifted up last second by Eurotrash.
Oh my God!
Only proving further that Eurotrash.
He just completely blankets the army, and there's still 3 Colossus. So the Disruptor does go down. He saves actually all the Colossus as well.
This is a late warning. This game might cause seizures if you are epileptic. There's just explosions, things blowing up, things warping in. Dude, I have no idea what's going on, but it is so exciting to watch these two players go at it.
Against all odds, Eurotrash, he holds against that push. Like, there was no...
With nothing.
He had no business. Exactly. He was able to split.
He was able to... holding that.
Not at all.
He had no business still being in this game. Go. Call GG. Get out. You go into game number 6. It's actually 5. Are we gonna get to a game number 5 here?
We could go into the next game as well, but here we have Pacomike pushing out. The EMPs land once again. The Disruptor shots go out.
It landed on nothing.
Yeah, he missed. He missed again. Like,
oh my God, there's still Vikings left. One more EMPs. Blitz. He does get half the army, but there's nothing here.
He's gonna get all the Colossus.
He does have a decent army. Why is he just... He should take this fight, Pacomike, I believe.
Should he?
Disruptors don't.
He only has
You can look at... Oh, you're right. You're right. He dropped the medevacs. I mean, the Vikings going home. Does he have Storm? He doesn't have Storm yet.
Oh
he has no Storm.
The Disruptors, they're just not landing. But meanwhile, though, there is a War Prism drop in the main base of Eurotrash.
I cannot believe Eurotrash is... It's like a chihuahua keeping a crocodile at bay. If you guys have ever seen that on the internet, like he had like 4 Marauders and a couple Marines, and like his entire army. Pacomike is like posturing back.
Oh my God! And again, like Eurotrash
pulling a rabbit out of a hat. I mean, Eurotrash is pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Exactly. Like, he is still very far behind. He's floating over his main CC as well. He's doing everything he can to get back into this game, and it could work. But meanwhile, we have Pacomike pushing here at the third base, and there's just nothing here to stop. This.
Okay, so it's makes me feel a little better. Pacomike can take a game off of Eurotrash. So Eurotrash is not like an amazing, untouchable Protoss.
I mean, he's pretty amazing. He's amazing.
But he is freaking sick. This game, I wouldn't put him as Maru. Now, to Buster's point, a lot of people's point, it could be a Korean player that is what's it called? Smurfing.
I mean,
I don't know.
I know
to go through that much trouble as a Korean player. Just play like the Korean Open or whatever the tournament's called that I miss every week.
The thing
I'm
is,
asleep.
like, I know a lot of people, they want to speculate like who he is, and I can't imagine someone keeping their identity hidden if Eurotrash has been playing for 2 years, like since 2018. You know, like
yeah.
Like could he have like maybe, but like, why though? Question. You know, like why?
Exactly. It leaves the question because he is linked back to the It's Raining account, which is also high MR, but also he's not in WSC, he's not in Premier tournaments, he's not in every weekly in NA. He's not like at his skill level. He could even be trying some sort of some sort of Korean tournament. So
I think that's, I mean, I think so. For the people like watching, the big question mark and why it's so odd is that I'm Eurotrash. He's a good player. He's 6K on NA. Like, he can take it to all these semi-pros and even pros in NA. So why isn't he on a team? Why hasn't he tried playing in like these ESL Pro Tour tournaments? To be fair, this year, you know, there's, because of Corona, a lot has happened. Like, a lot of the qualifiers have been disrupted. But I feel like we should be seeing him be more competitive, like in the pro scene. There's no reason for him not to. So that's why it's a bit weird. But yeah, like GG Pacomike.
That's the thing. He has no team. What the hell? Like, you're a top level NA.
GG. And to be fair, like, I'm Yodaslim, he was looking really solid in game 1 and 2 and even in game 3, except Pacomike, he's just, I feel like he's gotten wise to it because these same pushes have been coming out from Yodaslim, and Pacomike completely stomped those push. Oh, I say stomped. He held those pushes in game 3.
Yeah. He didn't really stomp, but he did hold them.
Yeah, there were a couple of slip ups, like blinking into those Marines, right? Like a little bit.
I don't know what someone in the chat saying was saying coin CranKy, the coin on YouTube. I don't know if they're saying I'm Euro coin on YouTube, but again, I said his name in the intro. Spawning here in the top left-hand corner. I want to make this one long. I don't have much to say. I would like to just see how it plays out. In the top left-hand corner, teamless. We don't know who he is. No face to the name. It is I'm Eurotrash. There's just so much mystery behind the name. It could just be some nerd in America sitting there stuffing his face with American burgers, playing some good NA.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the Cham Killer himself, the Mexican Protoss representing Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
Midday says he's a really old player, which I agree. I'm going to stop speculating on his name because it's safe to say we don't know. He could be NA. He could be KR. He could be AI. He could be EU. We do not know.
Also, I don't know if we want to talk about it a little bit. Someone did bring up Psy, not PSY, the singer. Psy, the Korean Terran. He's not the Gangnam Style guy. He doesn't Gangnam Terran or anything like that. Psy, he is a Korean player who he popped up on the online scene a couple of months ago. Unlike Eurotrash, who has been playing for a couple of years, Psy popped up a couple of months ago and he started, playing fairly well in online tournaments. He actually won like 1 or 2, and he was actually able to take games and even series off of players like Cham. So a lot of people were wondering like who he is, and there is a lot of speculation. And this kind of ties things together for a couple of other rumors that have been going around. I don't know if you've heard about Beyond coming back, but there are a lot of rumors that Psy is Beyond.
No way.
Yes.
I gotta look into this Psy guy now.
And he has been playing.
To be a top playing StarCraft player and just be like, I'm gonna come with a new name. Don't tell no one.
So
it's like, man, your ego, just tell us, we want to know.
Yeah, so there's a lot of rumors about that, and there have been confirmation from players like No Regret and Special that Bjorn is playing.
Oh no,
so
No Regret and Special. That's a guaranteed.
Yeah, as they are like in the scene, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation about that player. I do believe that it is unrelated to Eurotrash.
Oh, he's gonna block it. He's gonna block it.
He blocks it.
Yeah. Wait, I did not know that. You can't land on a shade?
No, you cannot. Shades.
I think you should be able to land on a shade.
You probably should be able to. Well,
right?
it's
like
the same thing.
Cancel the shade.
Well, it's the same thing. You can't land on a borrowed unit like a Zergling that's borrowed, right? Like.
Yeah, but that's due to vision. The unit's actually with the shade.
True.
The unit's not actually.
True.
It's like a shadow of the unit. But I didn't know that, so that's interesting. That will never probably help me, but it's cool to know.
Oh, there's a full wall off here. Interesting.
They should add that to the. Have you seen Fear Dragon's Pointless Facts? He has like a whole, like, I think it's like a 20 video playlist of him just like stating random StarCraft facts.
Mm-hmm.
I think he stated like a lurker has like 23 spines on it or something. Random facts don't matter.
Yeah, you know. If you're looking for some StarCraft content out there, Fear Dragon has been pumping them out daily. So yeah, there is that. Oh my god,
I love Fear Dragon. I feel like I relate to him.
Yeah, Fear Dragon's a good
being
guy.
Being an emotional NA caster. It's rough for us NA people. Like I don't know what it is about NA. The players play crazy as we're seeing. They proxy Dark Templar shrines.
I love it. This is. Oh,
I love it. We haven't seen this at all ever. No way.
Is he gonna see it?
No way.
The Viking.
No, he's going 100%. He saw it. Oh God. How? I'm convinced it's Gumiho. that was Gumiho.
Oh my god.
A bunch of top level Korean players taking turns on games. like oh, I won this one, you play the next game. They're just all at the same computer. What if it's some Korean house and they're just switching off on who gets to play?
I mean, we'll see. So far, there's no detection. There is a Raven on the way, but there is no engineering base. So these DTs will be able to deal some damage, but the scan.
imeurotrash had that scan waiting.
Yeah, he was waiting for it.
I got a scan with your name on it, Pacomike DTs.
He doesn't have enough energy for a second one, but I think the Raven is just about to finish up.
Yeah. I mean, one DT is scary, but it is one DT. Like, he did take out 3.
Oh, is he gonna get the tank?
Repair!
Repair! Oh, he gets it!
Too late on the repair, and the Raven comes out at the very last tank. Wow. That's really good, but honestly, for the entire Dark Templar shrine,
I mean, I imagine we're going to see some Archon harass. That's like the typical follow-up that we do see.
It's got to be some Archons.
Yeah.
If you don't go Archons, you're kind of wasting your money on the DT shrine.
Yeah, and it looks like he is going for more DT harass, which after we saw the Raven is really questionable. Is he going to get the... Okay, no, never mind. I thought he was going to go for the tech lab. The recall.
Recalled him. You going to get it? No, it's going to recall. That's a good recall. I doubt he'll need a recall within the near future. Wow, it's so unfortunate. He put the DT shrine like out there so it wouldn't be seen, and he's like, he'll never scout this position, and directly scouts it.
Yeah, and okay, we are seeing some Colossus on the way with extended thermal lance being researched. We have a third as well by Pacomike. Pacomike looking pretty good so far, except every single time he's gone for an early third, we've seen Eurotrash push with tanks to try and deny that third. We'll see.
Okay, so someone in the chat said that the CC is misplaced by a lot. And looking at the...
Oh, no.
The second...
They're on a delay. They're on a delay. The CC landed because the Adept kept like denying the placement, so it like landed off to the side instead for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it went back. So
doesn't say it looks like it's perfectly good on point. Wow, he destroys that pylon with very little army left.
Oh.
But he just powered it. I don't know if he's going.
Here we go. It's his push. Except this time he does have a Raven and a Widowmine. This
is a good push from Eurotrash. Pacomike, known to defend really good here. It's all a matter of how far he scouts it. No, he's pulling the SCVs. This is it.
This is
he's
it.
Going for it all. He's even pulling the SCVs around. Okay,
oh
no,
my god.
I thought he was trying to make the SCVs go around. No, there's not enough here. There's not enough here for Pacomike.
It's gonna be all about the force field.
He has nothing.
He has to force field this. He's not doing it. He has to cut the army.
And boom, it's already too late. He already didn't force field enough.
Oh my god.
What? Wait, why is there a Dorito cannon?
He aimed
on
at
his
the
own
Zealot,
unit.
but the Zealot charged forward, so it hit his own units.
Oh my god.
Oh,
SCV's here.
Can he do it? Is he
wow.
holding? There's only one
tank. Is he gonna hold? He takes out the tank. SCVs are going down. SCVs are tank shots. SCVs take the hits while the units get more, and the SCVs are not doing their job right now. Now they come in. They are surrounding. Taking some shots, and I think he's done it. imeurotrash has another tank coming in. There's not enough defense. The probes are being pulled, but it actually, with two of the laser giraffes here, he's done it. He's defended. 23 SCVs go down. 4 for Pacomike. imeurotrash is retreating. There's no way he comes out of this. He lost all of his workers here. I don't know why he's still here.
Like,
why is he still here?
He's trying his hardest. He's coming back home. He has all these medevacs. That's what he has going for him. But Pacomike was able to defend.
His opponent has 3 times the workers.
He does.
He has 25. Pacomike has 63.
I mean, it looks like he's going to try and drop and multi-harass at the same time, which it could work if Pacomike doesn't push in, but Pacomike's already here outside the natural base. He's ready, and there's only one tank. What's he going to do? Oh my god.
Yep. It is officially marked the most questioned player in all times of maybe any CranKy Ducklings cast. Someone else asked, who is Eurotrash? Future? Question mark? I could see future. I could see future for sure. Oh, if it's Eurotrash, what if, ladies and gentlemen, what if it's Big Gabe?
It has to be. It has to be. Like, it's fitting as well with the name as well. Big Gabe, he would do that to himself.
Yeah, he would do Eurotrash. He would call himself Eurotrash.
It's Big Gabe himself.
Someone out there who isn't casting, please look at every StarCraft Terran that is streaming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that's streaming, we can rule them out, which is probably no one. So. Doesn't cut it down more, but
we need someone to cross-analyze all the replays of all the available pros right now and check their hotkeys and build orders with imeurotrash.
We need to send this over to In-Depth and the Pylon Show. We need to send this to the higher ups. This is beyond my level of expertise. I need to email some people. I probably won't. The questions will probably continue into the next weeks. I will not do more research, but I would like to know the answers.
You know who it is. You know who it is. He is a genetically engineered super gamer. Made in cooperation with Russia and the US government.
I mean, him not having a team is really what gets away. When you are a 6K MMR, 6.1, that means you are top of the top players in America. Now, this account is linked to another account that is it's raining, which means you know this guy Smurfs. You know this guy is not on a team for a reason. No one denies being on a team, especially in NA. Like yeah, you have like Special. He's not on a team. That's crazy. And he's top level. I just don't know. There's so many questions here. I love it. I said like 3 games ago I'd stop speculating. But as an American, I love my conspiracy theories. And ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here, match point.
He's behind the 5Gs.
He's the one putting the 5G towers up everywhere. He is the sole purpose for the coronavirus. Is there a cure? Is there an answer? Is there a way to defeat the man in the top left-hand corner? He is a Protoss. We don't know if he's human, robot, Korean, American, teamless, team. We do not know, but in the top right-hand corner playing for all that it is NA, all that it is unknown, all that is SCVs and Terran, it is I am Eurotrash. Technically, it's I'm Eurotrash, but it's short for I am. He deserves the I am Eurotrash.
And in the bottom, the 3 o'clock position even of Purity and Industry, probably the most Terran favored map in the map pool, we have the Cham Killer himself. He took him down. He is the first player to have ever taken a series off of Cham in Battle of the Americas. He is the Mexican Protoss representing Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
Now, I'm hyping Eurotrash up a heck of a lot, but Pacomike is still in this game, which means he can hold his own versus Eurotrash. He took out, like you said, the defending champion, Cham. Undefeated. We still have no word on what happened to Cham. I'm going to give him a day, but he followed me on Twitter, so I'm DMing him tomorrow and asking him questions. He might unfollow me for it. It might be in his best interest. I tweet a lot of dumb stuff, so I don't know why he follows me. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Yoda_Slim. I have like 3,000 followers because I just retweet hilariously dumb things that have nothing to do with StarCraft. And then I tweet about StarCraft here and there from time to time. But here we have it. That factory hugging that barracks.
It is.
Asking for it to sacrifice its reactor. He's like, here, I made you a reactor. Oh, or not. I'm completely wrong. Caster curse.
Yeah, never mind. We do have a starport on the way. No tech lab on the way. On the factory, we could see it be thrown down after the Hellion is made. The CC is out of place as there was a probe being annoying, and oh nice. I was a bit worried if Eurotrash lifted up the CC again, then the Adept would have just shaded and blocked it.
What is that Marine's life? One. What? Why do they even make that a thing that an Adept can get a unit down to 1? How does an Adept get a unit down to 1? I feel like the math should be that it kills it.
The math is not there. The
math does not compute.
Does not.
What did you say earlier? It was very well calculated. Too bad I'm bad at math.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to think of as well. I was like, what did I say earlier?
Well, yeah, this is what I was like, wait, there was a good one earlier. You said. I do not recall. Production, can we get this? Oh, wait, production's asleep. It's 3 a.m. in Poland.
Yo, it's past. It's like a solid 5 a.m. or
it's
something.
Like 6 a.m. It's like 6 a.m. in Poland. It's funny. Have you ever seen a movie called The Pianist?
Okay.
I wanna say, have you ever seen that movie, The Pianist? I want to suggest it to Kuro. It's like a Polish movie about this guy who plays the piano, and he somehow just like hides out from the Nazis. And then like the one thing I always remember when I see Kuro's name, it plays in my head like the Americans who the Polish army is shooting at him because he has a Nazi jacket, and he's like, I'm Polish. You're like, what's with the coat? And he's like, I'm cold. Like he almost died because he was cold and he had a Nazi jacket, but he was Polish.
Oh my god!
Like, I'm Polish, and that's how I feel about here. Like the Polish people are awesome, and this is bad. In the midst of my story, 17 workers went down, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that is 100% game.
That is game ending. Speaking of being cold, the Hellions just completely burned up all those probes. 19. Now, that's insane. The Liberator hasn't even got out yet.
We missed it. In the north, there was an attack in the main base. I don't know what it was.
Liberator.
But there was an attack in the mains. It was a Liberator.
Okay. I assume. I don't know.
I'm looking at the... I can't pick... Lost tabs. Okay, so he lost 2 Hellions. Oh, it was a medevac drop with 5 Marines.
Oh, never mind.
He's lost 1 SCV, 1 medevac, 3 Hellions, and 5 Marines. So I believe it was a 1-5 Marine drop.
And this Liberator is here dealing more damage. Oh, the Stalkers dive in. They jump on top of 1 tank and they deal a couple of worker kills, but
oh my god, this is how Eurotrash wins. I'm sure he picked this map. Like the drop, Hellions, 19 workers went down. That's I've never really seen a game where someone comes back. I'm looking at the units lost tab. If you want to pull it up, it's Shift L. He lost 24 probes and 6 stalkers.
Jesus Christ.
There's no coming back, especially against someone like imeurotrash. The chat's saying it. I wouldn't agree just because I do not know this player enough, but they're saying it's future.
Could be. I mean, hold on. Guy in the chat, he could be piecing it together. It's not I am, it's I am. Incredible Miracle, the Korean team. And if anyone remembers who was the most notable player on Team I am MVP. It's MVP.
Oh, that's why he went for I'm Eurotrash.
Yeah, it's MVP.
No way. Thank you, guy in chat. I was hoping like you guys, y'all talk in chat, but we've never been this in depth trying to piece together a player as we have today, and I appreciate everyone joining in, participating in the private invest. No way. He GG's out. No engagement. No nothing. He just. I've never seen this in the finals. He taps out. That's it. I cannot believe it's over. I do not know what happened here. He had his observer in the third base, and he saw that imeurotrash was going for that third base, and he instantly GG's out. I cannot believe what we just witnessed here, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in Battle of the Americas history, Cham is not the winner, and it is a player that we don't even know. It was I am Eurotrash. And I just need some follow-ups here. I will not get the answers I'm looking for. These are not the droids you are looking for.
I mean,
you do want to tell me who you are. What is going on here with this player?
I'm just glad that chat came together, as a community, as a people, and we figured it out. And it's the return of the king. MVP has come back to us. He his wrists have healed. I don't
believe it.
Oh my god. GG.
Wow. I mean, I'm just gonna break this down real quick, guys. I've done it a million times, but this is what's playing in my head over and over again all day long. We had Cham lose to this player here that we just saw, and it's never happened before. Pacomike, Eurotrash. I don't understand it. Eurotrash won. He's played twice. I'm just so confused on what happened. I'm flabbergasted. I'm baffled. God damn it! I messaged I'm Eurotrash and said, "Who are you?" And I asked him who he was. This son of a gun. I'm Gumiho. They don't let me play much in the army. I hate you. You are not Gumiho. You liar. I love you though. I love you so much.
Oh my god.
He did it again. It's been a year and a half. And he told me I'm Gumiho. They don't let me play much in the army. I love you.
God damn it.
What? What is going on here, guys? I'm so flabbergasted and just at a loss for words.
He's just staying as an enigma. It's
there's no way Gumiho is playing from the Korean military.
It's not.
You can get the heck out of town.
It couldn't. It wouldn't make sense, especially because Gumiho in the Yodaslim went to the army. He wasn't in the army 2 years ago when Eurotrash started playing. Yeah. Oh my god. What a roller coaster ride of emotion.
I've never DM'd a player that fast before, or like after a game I don't DM him, I'm the caster, I'm not gonna interfere in how the game's played out, but I had to ask Eurotrash and he gave me the memes. He really stuck a meme in me with that one.
And he did.
And it's so full circle for me because I started casting on Proxy Tempest and he said he was Gumiho. Here I am a year still with this tournament, with the new tournament, and I'm Eurotrash still pretending to be Gumiho. God, I don't know what to say. I can do an outro here and it'll be a good outro, but just know I'm gonna be questioning life for a long time after tonight. I don't even want to cast tomorrow because my life feels meaningless after seeing this. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be awesome. Tomorrow we do, tune back into this show. We got another cast going on. It's a free for all. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be different, but I don't know if we're allowed to promote that on this channel.
Yeah.
During these games.
let's
I don't know if we get in trouble
bit.
for cross promotion.
No, I mean it's all organized by Darking at the end of the day, so it is fine. We will be back here tomorrow at around the same starting time as Battle of the Americas, casting La Espira FFA. If you are unaware of who La Espira are, they are basically the TeamLiquid.net of the Latin American community. So they kind of every month they kind of come together and they try and do something. They try and run a community tournament. Last month they did a 2v2 tournament and there were 96 teams that signed up.
Damn, that's a lot.
It
gives breath to the
it was
players.
huge, and I'm glad we didn't cast it. We turned it down because it was short notice, and the cast lasted like 8 hours. It was.
So what does Light do? He signs up Yoda.
Yes, but it's not a 2v2, it's an FFA. Hopefully it's not anywhere near as long as that. I'm crossing my fingers. It could be. FFAs could be insanely long.
I'm the only NA caster for the job. As a matter of fact, I'm the only NA caster who's willing to cast anything besides like Fear Dragon.
Yeah.
Eurotrash really told me he's Gumiho. I'm not a fan here. I love it. This is crazy. This is like crazy, mysterious plot twist, turns. I just don't know.
No one knows.
So many questions here.
I want him to stay an enigma. I want him to be the big old question mark of StarCraft 2 community.
He told me he's Gumiho, so that leads me to believe that he's not, like Eurotrash is an alias. You don't tell me you're Gumiho if you're just Eurotrash. I don't know. Telling me he's Gumiho sets me off into like even further questions, and I'm here for it. I love it. This is what StarCraft's all about. We saw the cheese, we saw the mirrors, we saw a little bit of Zerg, which is what everyone I'm sure is happy for.
And unfortunately, the one thing that we didn't see today was the fall of Cham. That would have been an amazing series to cast. So
after all this Eurotrash stuff going on, I still forgot to ask about the Cham situation, which I'll get more information on at some point somehow.
Yeah, because again, like, unfortunately, none of the casters were in that series. It all kind of happened behind closed doors, and Cham got taken out by Pacomike himself. And, congratulations to Pacomike for going as deep as he did. Like, this is the furthest he's gone in one of these weeklies, or maybe in like a tournament period, coming second, coming so close even to winning, even against someone like imeurotrash. Like, he took it all the way to the ace match.
Like someone like Gumiho.
Someone like Gumiho.
He said they don't let me play much in the army. He's joking with me, but I almost feel like he's BMing me. To insult me and think that I believe you're Gumiho.
He's insulting my intelligence right now. He's making me believe it's Gumiho. What a the audacity. Oh my god. GG.
So this is the NA tournament. If Euro really isn't from North America, he's technically ineligible to win.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty sure he is from North America. Like a European wouldn't be up at 4 a.m. playing in NA tournaments.
Yeah,
regularly,
exactly.
Like it's I can't see it being a European. Korean, maybe like they can wake up early. Maybe,
yeah, right. Wake up early. This is their warm up tournament for the day. They beat all the NA players and then go on Korea.
But yeah,
this has been the most eventful tournament, hands down, possibly that I've ever casted. IEM Katowice was fun. That was probably the best thing I've casted. But this has been the most like twists and turns, upsets, random players, random winners, Eurotrash. Not to even take away, even slightly, from Pacomike. Pacomike did some unbelievable StarCraft today and defeated the reigning champ. Like, if Pacomike didn't take him out, I think Cham could have taken everyone out. So So Pacomike really set the pace for everyone else. Unfortunately, he couldn't take the win. Eurotrash just being Eurotrash, the enigma that is Eurotrash.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I believe that is the complete end of tonight's cast. We've gone on 5, almost 6 hours now. It was early for you. What time is it for you now? Like 4 p.m.?
It is almost
2
1
p.m.?
p.m. here. And
ooh, nice. 10 p.m. for me.
Wow.
I'm going to go crack open a beer and probably sleep an hour or two. But knowing my sleep schedule, I'll probably be up until 5 a.m. So might be on the ladder here soon.
Nice.
But man, what a day of StarCraft. Thank you for letting me cast this with you. It's always an honor, especially during games like this. I don't know, Enkin is still messaging in the channel. All games have ended. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me cast with you. If you guys are looking to find more information on me and my terrible casting skills, you can follow me. I guess my terrible knowledge of game units. That's my worst weakness. But I am at Yoda_Slim on Twitch, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I'm most active on Twitter and Instagram. And Twitter, I just retweet a bunch of funny stuff and make jokes. So if you want jokes, follow me on Twitter. Light, where can they find you?
Yeah, Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter if you want to follow us or follow me and see when I, do a little bit of amateur ladder.
Stream in here, right?
Yeah, stream here and there.
It's fun. It's a fun time.
Team games.
I mean, you're Diamond 1. I'm Diamond 2, so you're a little bit ahead of me in the ladder. So I like to watch you. I'm like, okay, there's little things I can change here and there.
I mean, I'm very rusty. A year ago, I was Masters 3. I haven't been Masters in a year.
It's crazy. So. I can't wait to make it a Masters one day. I think I need to set apart like a whole year where I dedicate to coaching and training and putting in a couple hours a day. But nonetheless, this was an awesome tournament here. Thank you, Darking, for the adminning. And most importantly, thank you, Eurotrash, for being the first winner aside from Cham. And I guess the first winner ever, but mainly it's been Cham. Eurotrash completely sweeping the competition. What a crazy tournament. I don't have much else to say beyond that.
Yeah,
beyond the same things I've said all day long since we found out Cham lost.
An insane tournament. And I believe...
What's going to happen next week? What will happen next week?
Anything's possible.
Tune in next week. Will Cham continue his championship? Will Eurotrash reveal who he really is? Tune in next week.
Will the Riddler actually show up and play?
Yeah, will the Riddler actually show up once he signs in? Like, this tournament's like I'm watching a soap opera every week. And it just took a huge plot twist. Cham is a robot. Is not a robot. He's a human. He bleeds. He loses tournaments. I have no idea. I messaged Eurotrash and I got no response. He won't tell me where he's from. God, Eurotrash told me he's Gumiho. Again, he told us the same thing a year ago. I love it. I love the dedication. There's no way he's just a top level NA player. I don't believe it for a second. Man.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk. The stream's gonna continue for an hour. We're just gonna look at the finished bracket or whatever is showing right now, and I'm gonna talk about Eurotrash. I'm totally kidding. It has been a great cast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Night, day, evening, morning, eating, watching on your laptop, watching on your phone, at work, at home, quarantine, not quarantine, getting corona, not getting corona. I hope you guys are surviving, staying safe, and enjoying your time watching StarCraft. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Yodaslim. This is Light VIP. This is CranKy Ducklings, the best stream in the world. So tune in tomorrow.
Ciao.
Peace out, everybody.